Hello, I'm Karen and this is my first video of January 2016, which is also my 100th video. And I want to say thanks, guys. I want to say thank you so much for sending me all of these fantastic messages. Now, pardon me, last week I did want to start answering everybody, but I've already received, let's see, let me always go to last week. There, so that one's a week ago. Saying thanks for that, that's easy, thank you, you're welcome. And also a comment that happened a week ago from Petra Lucy Zaludikova. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name, I'm very sorry. But she's actually put, crochet keeps my depression under control. It calms me down and I love these. Soon I'll have a second grandson and I want him to leave hospital in them. Thanks for sharing. Now, you're welcome for me sharing and congratulations on getting a second grandson. But the comment that she's brought out about it helps keep her depression under control, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a subject on that and do the mindfulness of crochet. Because I actually had postnatal depression once myself, so I do understand where she's coming from. And I want to skip back to this very last question that I received today. And it goes, even though I stitch marked it, I still managed to mess up the stitches. I didn't trust my mark and went with my count, and now I have 15 stitches for the toe. Sigh. Didn't discover until I finished. I got the sides right, just have an extra stitch in the toe bit. So it won't match up when I do that stage. Also, I changed my wool as I found the wool I used first to be awful and I couldn't see my stitches. Is there any wool you recommend? Well, because the name says Silvermane UK, I'm assuming you're in the UK, then I'll definitely recommend that you go to Wilko's and you go and buy Wilko's own Yarn Fair wool. It's beautiful, it works up lovely, and here's a miniature. This is the 2-inch one that somebody's asked me to do. Yes, I'll be sharing the 2-inch size. It's so cute. I do prefer to have the matching sole. That's my preference. And obviously I haven't put any shoelaces, but I have actually still done the lace holes in this one too. So it's really cute. And I have loads and loads of people asking me for the increased sizes for the adults. Now I'm going to be very honest with this. I have written them all out, and I've actually started to crochet up the soles. The side bits is easy peasy, but it's getting the toe section right, and I'm not quite happy with the toe section just yet. So when I'm really happy for that to go, for the bigger sizes for the adults, I will publish those. But I'm sorry, you're going to have to hang on a little bit longer for that. Let's have a look. I want to say a special well done to Cindy Lou, because she sent me loads of messages where she was getting stuck and she finally found her boo-boo. And we just keep on going up. Most of these comments on my videos are actually, they're all positive. This one, Hannah Maxey, Karen, I can't thank you enough for sharing your time to show us how to make these baby Converse style slippers. I was able to afford unique Christmas gifts thanks to you. Please let us know how I can send you a little something extra for your pocket. Oh, cool. Via post office address or online, if that's your preference. Many thanks. Well, thank you, Hannah. If you would like to go and buy a pattern from Etsy, that'd be cool, thank you. Unfortunately, because I'm in the UK, then you're not allowed to have the donate button. You're allowed the donate button if you live in America or some other countries, but not in the UK just yet. So if you'd like to buy my patterns from Etsy, then that's cool, thank you. This one, I love this. I love this one. This is from, I don't know if you say it, because it's spelled Nonna. That's how I used to spell Nonna for my Nonna. She passed away though. In 2010, but the actual thing she's put, so if it's Nana or Nana, I'm not quite sure, but her message says, off topic, I love listening to your videos. Your voice is exactly like Sleeping Beauty's fairy godmother. Well, wouldn't it be nice if I really was a fairy godmother and I'd be able to magic all of these wonderful things for everybody. She's actually done that on this one. It's where I've done how to crochet the chain of leaves. That was my very first ever crochet video that I tried years ago. But yeah, so anyway, I'm waffling on, but what I wanted to do, see, was to read everybody's, and I really haven't had the time, so I'm just going to do another one here. Lucille Smith. I love the history lesson, can't wait to see the granny square. I have actually been looking them up. They are so beautiful. I am so excited. Thank you so much, and lots of kisses and hugs for there. Oh, here we are, look there. If I can just zoom in a little bit better, you can see. That's the picture, look there. If you go on my Etsy, that's the picture that you'll see. If you get that, if you buy that, that tells you how to, it's actually, when you actually get you print it all off, or you just download the PDF file so you can look at it, what you'll get is a graph chart which tells you exactly which pattern you will need to use, and then every single pattern is written out individually. So pattern 1 will start off where I start off on the sole and working up the sides, and pattern 2 begins again at the sole. Okay, so you just need to and then what you can do is you can staple each pattern together, because I've done them so that as you print them off, each pattern belongs to its own little group, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look. There is this one on the stockings. How can I make this stocking bigger, like a stocking cocoon for a newborn to take photos? I love the stocking, just need it bigger. Well, yep, I can do you a bigger one of that, no worries, but obviously it's gone past Christmas now, so we'll have to do that so it's ready for next Christmas. And that was from Terry Hayes. Thank you, Terry. And Joanne Green, who's one of my, I think she's one of my top followers. She did the 25 stockings in total, and she did all the bunting chains and everything, so I'm so proud of her. I hope that they turned out as well as well it did. She said that these stockings have done well. I've almost finished my stockings, and I just quickly went on to just tell her how many chains she'd need to do the bunting. Ooh. Somebody here has pointed out to me that when I've actually written the pattern in the description box, I've actually made a little mistake there, so I'm sorry about that, but we can rectify that. But as you can see, these messages can just keep going on and on and on and on, because you've just been so lovely sending me all of these lovely messages. And we're just loading up. Look, there's more and more. Just keep on going. So there's one there that's en Español por favor. Español. I'm not very good at Spanish. I'll have to go and do the Google Translate for that, but that's what I do anyway, to translate all of those ones so that I can understand. And I think the best thing I can do is spend a few days literally replying personally to every single one, because it's just going to take me forever to do videos of all of these. And I will show you why I didn't come on last week, because last week I spent every single day when my children went to school, I went over to go and help do my dad's dressings on his war wound. This is my dad. He's putting a brave face there. He fell over and he tore all the skin off his arm. He's on warfarin, so as people that are on warfarin will know, your skin is so delicate and so thin, especially after you've been on it for a long time. And so yeah, it was really awful. This photo here, you can see, really doesn't look happy, because when we was taking the dressing off, it actually stuck, even though it said it was non-stick, and he was in so much pain. The language he used I'm not repeating, but it was really bad. He had to go on his nebulizer because he has breathing problems, and it was really, I felt awful trying to sort out his dressing. But then he said on the Tuesday evening he felt like it was starting to stick again, so he redressed it himself. And this is what we found on the Wednesday, and it was really awful, and it had really started bleeding lots. We since discovered that his warfarin level had gone too high, and he had to have vitamin K so that he could produce some blood clots. And so now, because what I did is we cleaned it all up and I put some Mepital, which is like a fake skin, over it to protect it. And today the Mepital's been removed, it's all dried out nicely and it's looking much better. But I haven't been over and I haven't got a photo, because this morning what I've actually done is I actually closed down my eBay shop from selling my cake toppers, because I've decided I'm going to give a year of my time to my YouTube. Many of you know I'm a single parent and I can't manage to do everything. And I really love doing the YouTube channels. I love all the lovely comments, and it's been so positive. My views are fantastic, my subscribers is amazing. So this is where we're at, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to actually make on my next video, because while we've been on our holidays I actually bought this. It says Wilko's Let's Create Crochet Owl, and as you can see there's an owl, and it says all you need are scissors. And so I've opened up the packet just so I can get rid of the plastic because it was so noisy, and all the threads come like this, beautiful threads. My daughter and myself have been messing about, and unfortunately we've got these ones tangled up, so we're going to have to sort those out. But you get a needle as well, and you get some felt and a crochet hook, which is, it says it's made by Rose and it's a number 4, but honestly how tiny that is, I would say it's like probably a 2, maybe even less than that. But you can see the taper on that. Absolutely beautiful hook, really nice little kit. And in the instructions it tells you how to actually learn to crochet, and then it tells you how to increase, and it says, what was it, increasing one single crochet in the beginning of the row is the same as doing it in the middle or at the end of the row. No, it isn't. I'm sorry, but that bit's actually wrong, because if you did something in the middle it would make it bulge out more. But anyway, we carry on, gives you all these things, and then it says number 7, owl body. Once you are familiar with the above basic techniques, we can now start to crochet the owl body following below stitch count. And you get that. That's what you get. And then you get a dial one there, and then you get one for the wing. Now unfortunately it's so tiny, it's really hard to read, and I did have a few problems because it said you could increase wherever you liked. Well, you can't, because I've tried it and I know that you can't, but I did do it and I did succeed, and I made this one. This is my first owl and I was really pleased with it, except for the beak. I did do some alterations, and then I made this one, so that's the alterations. And that's got the same sort of eyes, if you have a look, as the front of the box. But as you can see on the box, there were some issues there with the changeover of the colour of yarn. So I'm going to show you how to avoid that so that you get better eyes. And I will show you how to make these eyes, which my daughter thinks is a bit scary, but I think it's like an hypnotising owl and goes, look into my eyes. So anyway, I also made a baby owl just as well, just because I wanted to. And then what I did is I actually contacted Wilko and I asked them if I was allowed to do a video to show you how to do this the easy way. Okay, so my next video is going to be showing you how to make this owl, but how I'm going to do it to begin with in a plain colour, because I think if you're a beginner crochet it's a lot harder to do all of these different changes of colours when you're first beginning. So but I will do a video as well to show you how to change the colours, And on my owl, I changed the wings because I didn't really like the way that those wings were, but I mean, I'll still show you if you want me to how to make those, but I just liked mine better. They're cute and they curl and they do what an owl should do, and I can't show you, but you can actually get them and you can sort of stack them up and balance them and do them little stunts with them. So I think I've already shown you the little one there. So this is where we're at anyway. Next video is going to be the owl. So I hope that my videos made sense. For those people that are watching, that have actually watching because they come to have a look at my things because I'm not making the cake toppers anymore, I'm sorry that I'm not making the cake toppers. And like I said, I have lots of family responsibilities. It's only me, and I feel that I should give myself a chance at doing my YouTube channel. And when you've got a dad that does silly things and falls over and does things like that and takes your time up like unexpectedly, then you can see why I don't have a lot of time left to do everything. So that's why I've made my decisions. And you never know, I might make some cake toppers and just put them up just for sale, just some ready-made ones. So, but for now, this is all about giving myself a chance. Okay, so. And everybody that's been watching my crochet videos already has been giving me that chance and I've made it so that I can be at this stage, and I'm so proud. I've worked it out that actually my birthday is in March, and by the time it gets to my birthday, if I carry on going at the same rate I'm going, I will have actually achieved 1 million total views on all of my videos. I was like, 1 million views? Like, that is just mental. So thanks everybody. I really appreciate everything that you have done, your lovely comments. Thank you for buying my patterns that you're buying so you can support me, so I can make these videos. The more you buy, the more I can do. And like I said, I'm going to give myself this chance anyway. So any bit of help that I can get financially, I'd really appreciate. But I know that's a bit cheeky, really. I shouldn't really be asking for money, but you know, we all need it to be able to survive. So, but yeah, this is where we're at, and I really do. I appreciate everything so much. You're all fantastic. The comments are brilliant. I'm really proud. And if my mum manages to watch this video, because my mum actually lives a long way away from me and she's not on the internet at the minute, but she says that her friend will help her so that she can actually go and have a look on the internet. But she's a little bit poorly right now, so get well soon, Mum. And hopefully when you're well enough, you'll be able to go to the library or something, you'll actually be able to have a look at this video. So now then, there was something else. What everybody else was asking for, right? So I have a list of things that you've been asking for. So there is Easter basket. Yes, there's about 8 different versions of the Easter basket, because it's not just an Easter basket. I've decided to do baskets for different things as well. Somebody else asked me about the dress, about me actually doing a dress, and I've actually made a beautiful dress. I don't know if I can show you though very well on the video because it's on its coat hanger right now, so I don't know, but if you can see, look, I made a beautiful dress. Realistically, I think I need to have my camera higher up so you can actually appreciate the beauty of this dress, because it absolutely is stunning. So I'll show you how to make the dress. We've mentioned the baskets, we've mentioned the granny squares. Granny squares, did I mention that I'm going to sew them up as well, so you can see how to sew them beautifully. Get a fantastic finish on those. Okay, so lots and lots of things are going to be coming this year. I'm going to try and get at least 1 video up each month. That is the minimum that I'm aiming for. So hopefully you'll get more videos than that. And in the meantime, I'll be working on the toe sections of the adult Converse slippers so that you can have all the adult sizes. And I will actually start typing and answering your messages that way round, because it didn't quite go to plan what I wanted to do there. Okay, so thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and look into my eyes. I love these are just so cute. I'm sorry I'm having a mental mad moment, but you know, hey ho, how it goes. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all your lovely comments. Bye for now.